The U.S. Coast Guard is fighting a record tide of cocaine off the Pacific coast. Carter Evans went on a mission and discovered what $1 billion in drugs looks like.
When surveillance aircraft spotted this makeshift submarine off Central America, a boarding team from the Coast Guard cutter Berthoff found more than $200 million of cocaine. Scott Perico was part of the team.
Getting the semi-submersible was pretty exciting. Seeing the sheer amount of drugs they packed into it, almost 18,000 pounds.
18,000 pounds?
Almost.
This year, the Coast Guard, working with the military and U.S. Customs, has seized more cocaine in the Pacific than the last 3 years combined. On board the Berthoff, we found 50,000 pounds of cocaine, worth almost $800 million. To give you an idea of how much cocaine we're talking about here, each one of these bricks is a kilo, worth about $25,000. That means this is $250,000. This entire pallet here, about $12 million worth of cocaine. The Coast Guard estimates it's only catching a third of what's out there. Commandant Paul Zunkoff says the reason there's more cocaine is economics.
When you look at the business case of what it takes to produce 1 kilo of cocaine, about $2,000 in Colombia. That same kilo sells for $25,000 here in the United States.
This is a lot of drugs. For Coast Guardsman Brent Leitzel, who has 2 kids, these 100-day missions hit home.
This makes a difference, and I can tell after all this stuff right here, my kids are at least safer now.
Nearly 700 smugglers have been arrested so far this year. As for the cocaine, some will be kept for evidence, the rest will be incinerated. Carter Evans, CBS News, aboard the Coast Guard cutter Berthoff.